I thought I did all right. I had a missed assignment and I let up a pressure, so that's never good. Always strive for perfection.
With the game Nick had, it seemed like he really was. As the season went on, he got better and better. But this is a really good game.
Yeah, he was on point, especially with his passing, and that was impressive. So.
Does it ever impress you how, no matter how pressure-laden the situation is, he's just calm and cool all the time?
That's awesome for an offensive lineman to see. You got a quarterback that could just, move so well. You don't have to. It's not as stressful. So,
You guys did a lot of different, little nuanced things. You guys are doing the different stuff tonight. Did you know that was coming? I mean, is this something that Malzahn kind of plans for months and months in advance?
I think Coach Malzahn just kind of goes with the flow and really just picks out specific things, as he sees them. I think he just, he never plans, that far in advance. He just kind of. I don't know how he thinks, but I would just say like he's really quick to make changes, and just however he sees it, he'll make it right then and there. So it's usually just kind of, he sees that this needs to be done, so he does it. It's not something that he planned for.
How frustrating is it for you guys to score that many points and rack up that many yards and still lose the game?
It's really frustrating. It's really frustrating. You score 44 points, you want to win the game, but. That's just how it goes.
What were you guys expecting? I mean, were you expecting that many points in this game?
Personally, I wasn't expecting there to be that many points. I thought it'd be more of like a slugfest and, not so much back and forth, but both teams were just, on point with offense tonight, and it's just one of those high-scoring games that you see.
What was the main problem in the red zone for you guys tonight? Having to settle for all those field goals?
It's hard to say. I think just we had to break down the film, but they just have those big guys that fill in the gaps well, and we were we just need to get on our high horse and just really drive those guys out of there. So
yeah, that first half, did you guys get into that offensive rhythm that you've been looking for the last couple of weeks? Is that kind of what you wanted to feel like?
Yeah. Definitely, and I think it was like a new look for our offense too, with just the amount of passing we were doing and the amount of pass blocking we were doing, and Nick was on point, and every time you looked up, one of the receivers was coming down with the ball, so that to me was really a good sign, but still you want to win against Bama.
What was it like for you to get back out there, to get back in the starting lineup? I mean, did you know since last week, or when did you find out?
Yeah, I've known since last week. Coach Grimes told me it's time I get back out there, and I was, whenever you're out for a while, you always try to, keep your spirits up and just say, I'm a man, I still got this, and then when you go out there and you play, and it kind of just settles your nerves. And I was next to Chad. I played a lot next to Chad, and he had a really good game, and that helps a lot. And you have such a big guard, that you'll come in there all the time on a pass block and just take out that defensive end, and it just makes you love your brother, because that's your guy right there, So.
Did you ever fight those thoughts of like, it kind of feels like last year in the way that you were in the starting line the first 5 games, like now you're just kind of continuing to have to battle in practice if you're not getting the starts?
I didn't think like that at all, because that's just negative thinking. You'll run yourself in the ground thinking like that. So I just kept practicing as hard as I could, and try to keep my body as pristine as possible, and I did that. So
Coach Grimes kept encouraging you, telling you still had a chance to earn that starting job back?
Every week he gave me a chance to earn the starting job back. So every week in practice I was just practice my butt off, and he was just like, here you go.
What do you think the difference is to earn it back?
I think I had a good practice, and coach's perspective. You know what I mean? He saw something. Obviously, I don't know what he saw, but he saw something. He said, "All right, this is the changes we're gonna make."
What did it mean to you to earn that start and come out here?
It meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me. It really did, and it would have meant a lot more if we won. Right. It would have been, night and day. But
what does this team need to do going into next year to improve, to stay steady, not sort of have that collapse y'all had this season?
I think all of us need to just stay together. You know, we're an awesome team. We're still a really good team, and I can't wait to get Carl Lawson back. He's, you know, such a good pass rusher, and he just forces those guys to get the ball in their hands. You know, and I know we're gonna get some new guys on, you know, new guys all around on the team. You know, get some dudes that can, you know, really rush the ball. But yeah, get Carl back. You know, and look what we did tonight with our offense. You know what I mean? And we've done really great things with our defense before. Wait till both those sides of the ball are firing. We're gonna be unstoppable.